Surprisingly, we don't really need much for Code Talker. I am going to bring a tranquilizer, but it won't see a whole lot of use. It's not really strictly necessary in this one. And we'll see why in just a moment.
Boss, make contact with the old man.
First things first, though, we have to get to the mansion, but I'm not going to speed it up just yet, because as soon as you get into the valley,
You'll find him in a mansion deep in the valley beyond the forest.
something happens, and that doesn't take very long, so I might as well wait on it.
No sign of the enemy. Judging from security in the area, I'd expect to see a patrol by now. Missed. Have a bad feeling about this.
Once you get to about here, the sniper skulls show up. So I'll just do this. Don't mind me, ladies, I'm just a horse.
So Cypher is behind us.
Just doing horse things down here by the water. Jumping over rocks and frolicking. Ha! Suckers. I wasn't a horse at all. Okay, after getting past their initial positions, as long as you don't do anything to really attract their attention, they shouldn't move very much, which makes the rest of the valley pretty easy. Just kind of skirt the outside, climb the cracks, and eventually the mist will go away as you approach the mansion. If you don't defeat the skulls here, they show up later, but that's actually somewhat advantageous, so that's fine. I'm being overly cautious here. I'm pretty sure there's nobody anywhere nearby, and the skulls don't haven't really moved. And now they've left briefly. So back we go.
That's where you'll find a target code.
Now there's not a whole lot to say about the mansion approach. The area where Code Talker is only has one entrance, and it's near the, I don't know if you would consider it the front door or the back door of the mansion. I guess this is technically the front, even though it's not really near anything. I would consider the front to be whatever's closest to the road, which is where we actually need to go. So it's not really necessary to go through the mansion at all. It's much easier to go around it.
Analysis complete.
I am marking guys, but honestly it's not really important or necessary here. That guy did see me, but he'll lose interest here pretty quick. And for whatever reason, he doesn't see me again, even though he should have been able to see me right where I was until I hid. Whatever the case, the guy up there by the anti-air gun, he'll also see me, and unlike that guy, he will come over to this area to look, but by the time he gets here, I should be gone, so it's not really a problem. So the door has two guys guarding it. You can easily get by them if you want no traces, but I'm not gonna bother here. If you do manage to get past these guys, though, without shooting anybody, then no traces is pretty much guaranteed, because once the skulls come back, nobody else can alert on you. So you're in pretty good shape after that. I'll just see if he can mark anybody for me, but I don't think there's anybody in the lobby here. So you come inside. Yeah, there's nobody here, that's good. And the basement is right over here. Once you're actually in the basement, you're safe. There are no guards down here. I don't even know if they can come down here. I've never tried starting an alert and then walking down the stairs here. Whatever the case, get to the door, make contact with Code Talker, skip the cutscene, and then we're stuck in this unskippable bit here where you have to walk with him. Now you can skip this technically by checkpointing. That'll put you back in the same spot, but for whatever reason Code Talker won't talk anymore, and you'll be able to run. So we'll just speed that up. Believe it or not, this is actually going at like 4 times speed, so that kind of gives you an indication of how slow this part is. And there we go. We are back. And I got hit. But strangely enough, Code Talker didn't get hit, because I still kept the bonus at the end of this for Code Talker not taking any damage. So I got hit and lost him, but he didn't get hit, so go figure. It doesn't matter though, because puppet soldiers cannot alert, so the only thing we have to worry about is being spotted by the skulls, and no small part because they will probably kill me if they see me. And I'm completely unprepared to actually fight them, but I don't think that's going to be a problem, because again, as long as they're not really getting a sense of your location, they don't move much. And they're in positions that are, in this case, much easier to spot, and let's see, there's one right there. She's not even looking this way. I don't know if she even does. You'd think she would be like sweeping her laser back and forth just trying to spot somebody, but she does not. The other 2 out of the 4 are in the area where you came from, so there's only ever 2 that you have to deal with if you don't deal with all 4 at once. Now I don't know if that changes if they alert on you. I can't remember if the ones in the other side will move towards your side if there's an alert.
Please support helicopter.
But the good news is they don't seem to notice the helicopter. So we can call it basically on the other side of the rock from her, and she's not going to notice or move. Just creep along here until we get to the LZ. I think we're past all the puppets as well, so there's no chance of a zombie surprise here. I do have the chopper set down to default, so it's going to be a bit of a wait here while I wait for Pequod to show up. Speed up the wait here. There we go. And again, I was a bit concerned about whether they might spot me while we're flying, but they don't seem to care at all about Pequod. They just completely ignored it.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.